Welcome to Active Life with Tammy. Today we are going to be doing a nice, gentle morning stretch to help us get ready for our day. We can start off on our hands and knees. You're going to come on to all fours and then walk your knees apart about the whole width of the mat. Draw your big toes together and then sink the hips back nice and easy. And then you're going to walk your hands forward for a nice active stretch through the shoulders. And if you need to, go ahead and grab a block or a couple of blocks and relax your head down. Take a couple of beautiful deep breaths. Maybe starting to set an intention for your day. Think about what you want to accomplish in the day ahead. Maybe you just want to face the day with positivity or courage or truth. But whatever that is, set that in your mind and your heart now as we start to begin our practice. Perfect. Okay, we're going to come back up onto all fours. And start to warm up your spine. Take a breath in. Navel comes down. Lift the head ever so gently. And then exhale and start to round your back. We're going to do this a few times, so take your time with it. Maybe the body still has a little of that morning stiffness in there, so start off with slower movement, more limited range of motion. And then as you feel little fluid, little blood flowing through the body, maybe you can start to make those movements a little bit bigger. Maybe they start to smooth out a little bit, maybe a little less popping and cracking and snapping, whatever those early morning sounds are in the body. Try that one more time. And then bring yourself back to a nice neutral back. Walk the hands forward just a bit. Stretch out the fingers. Curl your toes under. Breathe in. And when you exhale, go ahead and start to lift those hips into a little downward facing dog. First thing in the morning, we're going to leave those knees bent for a little bit. Let the legs warm up. Ever so gently allow the head to come down. Lengthen again through your spine. Feel that stretch through your shoulders. And then maybe we start to pedal the feet just a little bit here. Start warming up those legs. And don't worry here if the heels aren't coming all the way down to the mat. All we want is to feel the back of the legs stretch as we come side to side. And then with both feet, we're going to lift the heels, come up on those tiptoes, and then exhale, start to roll the heels down. And again, no worries if the heels don't touch the mat. Just bring them down as far as they're comfortable, moving with the breath, lifting and lowering the heels. And then come up on those toes one more time. And we're going to drop the knees gently and out wide back where we started. Okay, let's see if we can flow through those movements. Sinking the hips back, lowering down. Walk your fingertips forward. Nice morning stretch through the shoulders. And then lift up to all fours. Hop those knees in just a little bit closer. Go into our cat-cow. Breathing in, breathing out. Rounding from your neck all the way down to your tailbone. Feel the full spinal stretch. And then with a neutral back, curl your toes under and exhale. Lift the hips, downward dog. Heels up, heels down, heels up again. And then with your exhale, setting the knees down gently, out wide, pushing back to your child's pose, stretching the shoulders. Coming back to all fours, hop the knees, hip distance apart. Breathe in, breathe out. Neutral back, curl the toes under, maybe walk the hands forward a little bit. And exhale, downward dog. Cleo, I've seen you in a couple videos. How you doing, kitty kitty? All right, one more time. We come up on the toes, set the knees down wide, push the hips back, fold down. And then lift up to all fours. Hop the knees, hip distance apart. Breathe in, breathe out. Neutral back. Walk the hands forward a little bit, curl the toes under. Exhale, downward dog. Lift up on your toes. We're going to stretch right out into a plank. Okay, and remember, you can do this plank down from your knees if you need to. If you're doing it here, you just want to make sure bottom of the legs are up so you're resting on your lower thigh and not on your kneecaps. Okay, from either position, we're going to lower down to our mat. Okay, hands should rest right next to your rib cage. And then little lift up for cobra. Relax the shoulders down and look side to side, warming up the neck and the chest. And then release down. Okay, for this round, we're going to push back to tabletop position. You're going to take your right leg, take a nice big stretch back with that leg, and then you want to exhale your breath, pull that knee in, and we're going to step that foot forward. In the front, you want your knee lined up right over your ankle. Okay, and we want to balance here. We're going to roll up, stretch the arms up, roll shoulders out wide, and then exhale. Hands to the mat. Let's step the feet together and rise to mountain pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold down. Okay, we're going to step back, set one knee down, set the other knee down, and then walk out to our plank. So we're going to modify it again for this round so you can see what it looks like. Exhale, lower down to your mat. Push into the hands, relax the shoulders down, turn the head side to side, and then push back to our tabletop. We're going to breathe in, kick that left leg back, nice big stretch here, and then step your left foot forward. And we're going to breathe in, broaden out the shoulders. Exhale the breath, step the feet together, and rise to Tadasana. Perfect. Okay, take a stretch up. Exhale down. Okay, you have a choice here. You can step back to that tabletop position like we did last time, bending the knees, or you can step back to downward dog. Okay, we're going to come into plank position. So if we're in tabletop, we're coming to that modified plank, planking from the lower thighs. If we're in downward dog, we're going to take it into a full body plank. And then exhale, lower down with control. Press into the mat, lift the chest, relax the shoulders. Again, turning the head side to side, releasing down. Breathe in and exhale. Either exhaling to tabletop or to downward dog. Okay, we're going to come back to concentrating on that right side. Okay, so from tabletop or from downward dog, you're kicking that right leg back. And then exhale, step your right leg forward. And we can come all the way up to Warrior One, or we can take that modified Warrior One with one knee down. And then when you're ready, step the feet together, back to Tadasana. Breathe in, breathe out. Step back either to tabletop or downward dog. Lengthen out to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Okay, a little stretch here for the neck. Look side to side. Release down. And exhale. Tabletop or downward dog. Let's kick that left leg back. Step the left leg forward. Plant your back heel. Warrior One. Or taking your modified Warrior One. And then when you're ready, step forward. Come back to mountain pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step back. Tabletop or downward dog. Back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Curl the toes under. Push to tabletop or to downward dog. Breathe in. We're back to our right side. Lift that right leg. Exhale. Step forward. Lifting to warrior one. And a little arm variation here. Drawing the elbows down and in. Opening the chest a little more. And then exhale. Step the feet together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step back. Tabletop or downward dog. Out to our plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release down. Push back. Downward dog or tabletop. Left leg extends back. And with your exhale, step forward. Warrior one. And then that little arm variation. Let's pull those elbows down and back. Open the chest. And then exhale. And step the feet together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tabletop or downward dog. And then our plank. Exhale, lower with control. Breathe in. Lift, open the chest. Exhale, lower. And then downward dog or tabletop. We're going to stretch that right leg up this time. Exhale, step it through. Warrior one. And then working on opening that chest a little bit more. Reach the arms back. If you can, clasp your fingers together. If not, just reach the arms back behind you. And nice deep breath in. Pull down, open the chest. And then maybe we take a little forward fold here. Maybe taking the arms away from the back, if that's comfortable. Releasing the arms. Inhale, lift. And exhale, stepping the feet together. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step back. Downward dog or tabletop. Stretching out into our plank. And exhale, lower. Push into your mat, lift your chest. Exhale down. Downward dog or tabletop. Lift your left leg. Exhale, step the leg through. Lift to our warrior. And then exhale, reach the arms down and back, hands apart or together, and open the chest. And then maybe hinging forward, maybe peeling the arms away from the back. And then releasing the arms down, lifting up, shoulders stacking over the hips. Release the arms and step the feet together. Draw the palms back together at your heart. Ground your feet down into the earth. Roll your shoulders out wide. Close your eyes. And think back to a few moments ago when you were thinking about setting your intention for your day. Remind yourself what that intention is. Refresh it in your mind, in your heart, in your soul. And may that intention carry you through the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me this morning, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.